Hey guys, it's your girl Ice.
Hey guys, it's Colette.
Hey guys, it's Hawa, and we're here with Get a Grip.
We're here to get a grip on reality and talk about those things that people aren't really ready to talk about and dive deep into discussions.
Yes.
So we're gonna get straight into it today with: do you people want to settle or do they just want sex?
Words.
What do you guys think?
Love versus lust.
Well, nah, it just depends. I feel like, everyone's different, but I do feel like our generation is very much involved in, like trying to be people they're not for the TL. So I feel like a lot of people, claim they want relationships because it looks good on paper and it looks good on picture, but really and truly, they just want to fuck. And guys guys just like to, act.
Words.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
on.
Am I allowed to
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
what you said, Howard? Like, do you think there's reasons to why men just want to have sex and they don't want like full-on relationships?
The thing is, I don't know. There probably is a reason to that, but obviously I don't have a penis. But I think it's as simple as being straight up. Regardless of whether a girl wants to hear it or not in that moment in time, I feel like the truth is always best. You get what I'm saying? And if the girl then decides to be like, cool, she doesn't want to hear what you're saying and she still wants to have this false reality of, yeah, you're in a relationship when you've told her what it is, then that's her personal problem. But when you now go into this relationship or whatever and you lie just to get pussy, I think that's weird behavior, and a lot of guys do it. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know why they do it, but a lot of guys do it. It's as simple as, it's 21st century. If a girl just wants to have sex, she's going to tell she just wants to have sex.
Which girls do though?
That's
Do you
the
know what I
thing.
mean?
I
No,
think
no.
guys think that we don't, so that's why they lie to try and like almost coerce you into
Sleeping with them,
being with them and trusting them. Because I think that's the thing for a lot of girls. Like a lot of people don't just want to like sleep with any and anyone type of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
But there's a
There's
like
a
an
good
uproar.
girl. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
like
Girls are
city
out
girls.
here.
City girls.
there's
city
girls
girls.
there for it.
Yeah.
I think it's because guys, yeah, they have this thing in their head. They have a type of girl they want. They have an archetype, wifey material.
Yeah.
So they don't want to go and lie down with the city girls. They want the wifeys, but they're not ready to wife the wifeys.
But let's be
That's
honest.
what I think it is.
Let's be honest. Guys will lie down with the city girls, the rat girls, every girl, and then be on the
That's
TL.
only 30 man, though.
No, but that's most
only
of them,
30
bro.
man.
Go and ask them. There's guys that are piping things, and she's looking like foot bottom, bro. Like for real, like.
But that's just
No. But it's true, bro. It's actually true, but they're not gonna say it to their friends because it's shameful. But a lot of guys, you put porn in their face, regardless of what you look like, unless they really have standards and they really have morals.
About that whole standards thing though, because like guys can go and sleep with any and anyone, anything, foot bottom, da 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 da.
Yeah.
But if a girl does it,
But let's
No,
be
but
honest.
girls
in
have
the-
standards.
but
though.
why do we have to have standards and they don't? That's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't it work both ways? Shouldn't you respect yourself just as much as we're respected to?
But they don't.
Do you get what I mean?
No, but that's because we as women have put
Not
them
all,
on.
by the way.
We have put them on pedestals, bro. We've put guys in a position to make them think that they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I'm gonna still be in a relationship with you. I'm still gonna marry you at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas guys have already put that out. If my girl's not this, or she's her body count's not under this, like I'm not marrying her. Whereas girls don't hold themselves to that standard. I can't speak for everyone else, but me personally, if you're going around with every Harriet and that, then like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be with you, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's about
Energy.
energy. Do you get what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
mixing with. Imagine, do you know what I'm saying? All those girls that my man was sleeping with, all of that's followed him. Do you get what I mean? Now now coming into your bed, and it's now those energies have combined with you. So it's actually about holding yourself to a higher standard.
Yeah.
And I don't think that a lot of females do that now because of we're so conditioned to thinking, yeah, men can do whatever they want.
Boys
Do you know
will
what I
be
mean? And they're not gonna
boys.
be judged. But
Yeah, this boys will be boys
boys.
saying pisses me off. It's so toxic. Like, yeah, but it's because of patriarchy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, them man have ruled society for how long? Boys are gonna be boys. They're gonna do their thing.
yeah, but
Not
we
really
still
do
to
what
us.
it is. You see men, guys, they have money first of all. Not all, but majority have money, and even just generally in society, men are always on top. It's normally men who are on top. So because of that is like why women don't necessarily have the best standards, just because they're not fascinated by the man himself. They're fascinated by what the man can do for them
and what he can provide.
and because they're fascinated by that is why it doesn't matter if they jump in bed the next day or the day after that, because they're still getting what they want in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. It just depends, innit? But I just feel like we're at a point, because we're all females, we're all sitting here. We all have similar standpoints on it.
Anymore.
You don't. Do you get what I'm saying? Because women now can make their own money. Women can go and chase their bread. They can do multiple things and earn multiple streams of income. On top of that, be parents, birth kids. Like, women need to hold themselves to a higher standard. Period. Do you get what I'm saying?
Where this all started from, though, like, it's even like the Victorian era. Like, once upon a time, we physically, if you didn't have a man, you're gonna be homeless.
Yeah,
that
basically,
was it. But it's not exactly what you were saying. Like, we don't have to settle anymore because life is not like that anymore.
Exactly.
But I think that's what guys don't like, is almost like the role reversal. We don't have to like almost rely anymore.
But I also feel like, in terms of relationships, I feel like, I mean, Lil Durk just proposed.
The TL's going crazy.
The TL's going crazy.
I love it.
What do you think about that?
I don't understand why everyone's going crazy.
No, but
it's
that's
not
the same
first
thing.
time.
No, everyone goes crazy when celebrities are in relationships and they idolize those relationships. At the end of the day, not every Tom, Dick and Harry is your little Dirk, and not every girl's your India. Do you get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't. I personally do not look to other people's relationships, because every single relationship has their trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
But we now, it's like everyone has just glorified people in the industry, in relationships, and base their life off those relationships. Like everyone, I want a Dirk to my India. I want a little baby and Jada. Like,
don't say all
your
of
baby's
that.
not good looking.
Don't say all of that, but it's not even for the reasons that... It's not for the reasons like a relationship about the person. I think it's more the materialistic things that people...
That comes with it.
It's not a relationship. And there's a lot in relationships.
It's like
spiritual,
if I
emotional,
adore her, and fucking
Benji
beg
me.
me.
People have to remember, that like behind closed doors, they knew each other before they were on social media. They knew each other before they had over 100k followers. You know what I mean? So it's just social media is just like
it's like an augmented reality.
It's fake.
Someone run up in their house and they were doing...
That's what grew the love stronger. That's why I said, I love you, I'm gonna die soon, let me marry you.
Oh Lord.
Marry me or I'm dying.
I'm dying right now.
I'm dying.
Nah, but for real, I just feel like... Nah. Nah, for real, but you got 15, 14-year-olds on the TL saying they want a love like this. And they don't know what a love like this consists. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like the way people look up to love now is the way like our parents looked at love like through R&B songs.
Nah.
You don't think
Nah,
so?
it's not the same.
different.
It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. Because
think about how
R&B
different it
was
was.
a different thing. Like, you was nurturing your girl.
I
Do you know what I mean? It was about...
That's why I said how our parents...
Oh, okay.
Our parents,
No, but nowadays, our generation is about lust.
Yes, it's about who can I smash next.
Exactly, because even if R&B was saying, yeah, cool, I'm going to bust it open and that, I want to see her.
It's
But
nice.
it's essentially...
Essential.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's in a romantic way, whereas now it's like, I'm gonna put her pussy down.
Yeah, everything's raw.
It's very fetishized and raw, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, it's not romantic. There's no romance.
The only reason why I think it's like that is because we have so much options. You can sit on Instagram and go through one girl to the next girl.
Word, bro. Then you got that Tinder, you got that Grindr,
And you
got
can
that
compare
Booz.
yourself as well.
You got that
Yeah, you got everything. You got everything.
So no one wants to settle. There's like someone else better.
I think the issue
That's
is that we're
sad.
comparing. I think that's the whole love versus lust thing. I think that's where everyone's just lusting because you're seeing, comparing. You want to do this, you want to do that. Are you in your heart are you ready for a relationship? Have you asked
Yeah,
yourself that question?
what, bro?
Do
Do you
ask
even
yourself-
want
have you asked
that?
yourself
Do you
that
even
question?
want that? Or are you being red eye?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah,
Are you
that's what I
being
think
red
it
eye,
is.
bro? And the thing is, people really need to get on the page of spiritual bonding
Yeah.
and mixing your energies with other people's energies, and people just don't, men or female, do you get what I'm saying? The same way you go and open your to do whatever you're doing, like, you're receiving energy, do you get what I'm saying? And like, people don't deep that. That's why you have, let me be honest, that's why you have girls that are out here and flying out their ting. Sometimes they go crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? And everyone's thinking, they're just crazy because it's because they've let people into their spiritual being, and it's obviously done and ruined their temple. Do you understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, I just feel like everyone just want to follow fashion.
There's too many sheep, not enough shepherds.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you
lot
understand
are
what I'm
just
saying?
following. You don't even know what you're following.
Do you get what I'm saying?
They just want what other people
Blind
people,
eye, do you get what I'm saying? Because you're like, cool, because her boyfriend bought her this, I'm gonna go get myself.
And then
a
you're
man
expecting
to
your
buy-
man to buy you a Birkin. He works in Tesco's. Like, how's he gonna buy you a Birkin? It doesn't make any sense.
Like,
It's unrealistic what we're comparing our lives to, but then I get it because it's all we see on a
Yeah, it's
day-to-day
in our
basis.
face.
Do you get what I
It's
mean?
what
And that's what
we're
drives the
Self-awareness,
culture and
you're not a
everything.
celebrity, though.
That one's loud. That one's loud. That is loud. You're not a celebrity.
but it's not even just celebrities, there's influencers as well.
Bro, but you're not that.
But you're not that, though.
You're not that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So actually settle yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And not everything is for the platform. You can actually be in a... And it's annoying because it's actually our brothers and sisters doing the most. Doing the most.
Tell me about it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it.
Doing the most.
Y'all need to get
And
a grip.
it's embarrassing.
Get a grip.
It's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing.
Are you not
Do you know what I'm saying?
embarrassed?
Because a lot of people are not aware of themselves outside of their human form.
Yeah.
And that's why they walk on this earth doing whatever and everything.
Lost.
Thinking, do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, let's flip the question on his head then.
It's
Do
that
you-
last
do you think-
generation.
If we flip the question on his head, do you think, so this whole love versus lust thing, if people are settling or just wanting sex, what if people are not settling and that's why they're just having sex because they're not ready to invest that time into something that they don't think is long
They've
term?
got commitment issues as well. People fear the unknown. They don't like to talk about it, but they do.
That's true as
So
well.
it's like, is this gonna last? I don't think so. So let me just go and find next.
But my
Yeah,
whole
they don't
thing
wanna be
is,
vulnerable.
where did that start? Because you've got the older generation, and I'm not saying like everything's perfect, but you got the older generation. These lot were getting married at like 16, 20. Do you get what I'm saying? 60, 70 years later, still deeply in love. Do you get what I'm saying? Rocking with their thing. And then you got babies, you know, saying like people. You got people saying, I think when you're ready for a relationship, you're ready for a relationship. No matter what age you are, it just depends on the person you are. But I feel like we've got this mad ideology now in this generation where you can't find love at a young age or nothing.
I think you can. I think it's what people are looking for, and social media is driving what people
They
are
are
looking for.
looking
You're
for-
not
yeah,
thinking about what
yeah.
you need as
Yeah,
a person.
'cause
You're
they
thinking
see-
about what you're being shown.
Exactly,
Like me, for
yeah.
example, as a person, I know things that I need. I need a good communicator. I'm emotional as fuck when I'm ready, so I need someone that can communicate those things and be emotionally intelligent. People are not thinking, oh, what I actually need as a person in a relationship, what I need to receive from my partner, but they're
what
thinking,
I want.
I want a Birkin. I want him to
this.
take me to the shard.
I want him to take me to dinner.
Yeah,
I want
it's-
all of these expensive dates.
But that's not where it starts, and that's
One
not what's gonna make it last at the end of the day.
My number one rule is if I can't do it for myself, then
I
I
don't
don't want it for
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
Yeah.
Because that's when now
Problems
guys
start.
turn around and say, what are you bringing to the table?
table.
What
English is hard.
English is very hard. What are you bringing to the table except pussy? Because girls are now putting themselves in a position where a guy can say, I put you on, I did this for you, and I can take it away. And I feel like women need to hold themselves to a higher standard in that sense. It's fine to, like they say, it's fine to want to be a housewife and want a man to be a provider, but make sure you're doing your duties as a woman and your duties as a wife, if that's what you want. If you now think you can be doing whatever, you can be doing city girl life, you can be going out till any time and then expecting your man to provide that and not have a problem with it, do you get what I'm saying? That's where you're all a bit confused.
I think focusing on generals is an issue a lot with relationships in our generation, though. It's like guys are even what you said about the generals, if you want to be a housewife, stay home and cook and clean. I don't even think relationships you should think about, oh, because you're a woman, you're gonna bring this, and because you're a man, you're gonna bring this, or I want this from you. I think it's just like
You
look at them as a person that you're going to be with.
True.
Do you get what I mean? And be like, they can add this to my life, and I can add this to their life, and things can be reciprocated, and we can work and we can build instead of. Do you get what I mean?
No,
What I'm
exactly.
trying to
But
say.
obviously, some people have their preferences. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's some people who genuinely want to be a housewife, and that's fine.
Some people go into relationships, they're like, I want this thing, and they don't ask you, do you actually want it as well? And they're just hoping that one day they'll change their mind. It's like, just have the conversation, and if you don't want the same things, call it quits.
Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Lay
It's
all
not
the
by
cards
force.
out and tell everybody what
No,
you
exactly
want.
from the jump,
From
so
the
that when you're
jump.
now later down the line, people are not confused and
Because
people are
time
not
is
shocked.
money. Stop wasting people's
It's
time.
time.
Stop wasting your good time.
Stop wasting your good time. No, because we're here for a good time, not a long time.
period.
So don't waste your time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's just communicating. But we lack, our generation actually lacks communication
It's
skills.
because
It's
I feel like
scary.
some people, they find it very vulnerable to communicate like everything that they're
I
thinking.
think I can't lie. It's part of being an adult.
No, but I'm
Communicate
not
how
gonna
you
lie.
feel.
No,
I'm not a mind reader. Do you get
Yeah,
what I
words.
mean? Like, it's just, and then when you don't communicate, there's just misunderstanding.
No,
and
but
then
I'm not
problems
gonna
out of
lie.
nowhere. It's just
We
like,
only learnt that. We only learnt that as growing up because, bro, I can't speak on any other races, but black children, we've never really communicated.
Yeah.
Because in terms of even sitting there and trying to communicate with your parents how you feel, you don't do that.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
why
beat around the bush and
do you get what I
everything.
mean?
Yeah.
You don't, like, we're not very we've not been taught
To be straightforward.
straightforward or express our feelings. It's always cool, we move.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
have to work harder than everybody else and you
Else.
have to do this. So I just feel like maybe we're conditioned that way.
But how long do you think that excuse lasts? Because I feel like some
No.
people are like, I've
It
been
can't.
through this and that, and it's like, you're aware of it, so do
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
That's what I'm saying. Because obviously we're all aware of it and we've done something about it, which is why we can sit here and have this type of conversation. But there's a lot of people that are not. Do you know what I mean? That can't have that conversation. A lot of people that don't feel vulnerable, especially within boys. Do you get what I'm saying? To show emotions, they feel it's weak.
yeah, I think men don't know how to communicate because they have to be
Men.
tough.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Do you know what
taught
I
to
mean?
be
Yeah,
tough.
taught to be
Toxic
tough.
masculinity.
They're taught to
Yeah.
be tough, but it's like, bro, come on, because anger only drives pain. I mean, pain drives anger. Which
I don't think that as females I don't think a percentage of the females of this generation, they don't give men the confidence.
Yeah,
you?
to communicate,
What do you mean
yeah.
in terms of
I've been
that?
seeing stuff on TL talking about, oh, if my man cries, I'm leaving
Oh
him.
yeah,
and
that's
all that.
toxic. That's
It's
toxic. But then at the same time, you see shit like that. Don't put yourself in a position. Don't settle and be with someone who has that outlook on life and your emotions, because then you're not gonna get the emotional support that
But
you
you
need
need
from
to
your
turn.
partner.
Yeah.
But you won't know that.
You see
until
what
the
it
moment,
is?
though.
Well, if you see the tweet, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Men, I don't think men care. Men do care about the female's personality.
They care about the looks,
Yeah.
man.
No, but wait though, I'm getting to that. I'm saying like men generally, like if you are a man, you care about how the female's personality is. You couldn't care less about looks. But because there's so many beautiful young women out there, it's like you're not even thinking about that. You're just thinking about, I want the sweetest one, the one who can sit by my side, the one who can look good on Instagram, the one who looks good all the time. But when that's not even life. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
but can we
That's
talk
the thing,
about
that's
why
why it
are
doesn't
people
work.
why are people planning their life around Instagram?
This
Because
is
if
why- this
Instagram
is why
actually
it's not
crashes
working.
tomorrow, what
This
now?
is why it's not working.
What now?
Because
You're
think
just
about
sitting.
it.
You're just sitting with some bimbo for what? Banter. Like
Literally,
what now?
What
bro?
now? What in the future? That's what I'm saying. It's like what I was saying at the start. It's unrealistic what we're comparing our lives to. You need to think about what you need out
In
of a relationship.
everything, bro.
Everything in a
Because
relationship.
the TL got people thinking they must be rich before their time. The TL has people thinking they must be smart
just the
before their
reality
time.
of what
You
life
must
is.
look
Be
a
aware
certain
of
way.
your own journey in this life. You
Yeah.
can't be looking at other people's journey,
Yeah.
otherwise you're gonna get confused.
Maybe yours is meant to be different for a reason. Do you know what I mean?
It is supposed to be
And
different. We're
Not
not
even
supposed to
maybe.
have
Do
the
you get what I'm
same
saying?
journey.
We're not all the same people on this earth. Do you get what I
Word.
mean? All of our journeys are different.
Yeah.
We might have like the same traits, but nobody's the same. Nobody's journey is the same. It's all different.
But we went off on a tangent. Going back to the question,
Yeah,
is it
words.
love or lust? I feel like you can never really tell in it, but what is meant to be for you will be for you. And at the end of the day, most things in our life are either a lesson or a blessing. So at the end of the day, if you're not naive, like I can't talk for but you're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes. I grew up with too many boys to be letting people come and jinnles me big time. Do you get what I'm saying? I already know how that game run. You need to not be naive in this life, and you also need to be able to hold your own and not let no guy come in and say they made you or they did this for you and take it away easily from you. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets the best of us because some guys can lie. They can lie very well. They can lie very well. They can lie very well.
They can lie very well.
Very well. They can really lie.
Jesus,
But you
Fred.
just, do you know what I'm saying? If that does happen to you, bro, you pick yourself up. Do you get what I'm saying? But, you know, if you do want to get into a relationship with someone now, like you said in the beginning, communicate. Do you get what I'm saying? Lay your cards on the table. At the end of the day, don't go and put your foot in something that your foot doesn't need to be in. Do you get what I'm saying? If that person doesn't want what you want, cool.
Yeah, man.
Keep it stepping. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't trap yourself in these lust relationships. Hanky-panky. For him to turn around and go and hanky-panky somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
There's a part 2 for this.
Yeah.
I feel like for our generation, I think it's split. Because I personally think a lot of girls do want relationships, but a lot of guys are very lustful. Just because of like social media is very sex orientated. Just the industry media is very sex sells, as we know. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've been seeing that and you've been taking all of this stuff in for years. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it doesn't surprise me, but then at the same time, I just think people need to just, like what we were saying before, so that you're not settling, make it clear what you want.
Yeah. And if do you know what I mean? If it's hard to let go, you just gotta
And
let
at
it
the
go.
same time, if you're lustful as well, that's okay. Just
do you know what I'm saying? We're not stepping on
guys
that.
go through their dog phase, and I think it's completely normal. Like, go through your dog phase, and then eventually, when you come to a point, because I think this is the thing, a lot of girls are like, no, you need to be low, but I think a lot of guys do generally have a dog phase, and they have to get out of that themselves and decide for themselves.
Yeah.
Now I want a relationship.
Yeah,
Then
you
they're
can't
gonna be
force
serious.
them.
Do you get what I mean?
You actually can't
so let
force
them
them.
go through their
You
dog
can't
phase.
force
Just
them.
be vigilant. Just be aware. Have your standards.
But don't you
So you
think
don't
that
get paid.
you can love grows out of lust? Because obviously you need to be attracted to the person as well.
Yeah, but
That's why I always say it's about intention. Because if your intention is just purely based off of lust, then obviously the thing's not gonna last.
yeah.
If your intention, I'm gonna wife this beautiful woman, she's smart, she's
Yeah,
educated,
yeah.
love will grow.
Yeah.
And it will prosper.
Yeah. No, but then that just goes back to stating your intentions in the beginning. Do you get what I'm saying? You can be like, I'm physically attracted to you. I want to see where this goes. Blah, blah, blah. It's actually as simple as, it's not every day connive your way into the bedroom.
What?
It's actually not every day.
Where?
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not every day.
Like
And
some guys don't. Some women are lustful as well. Some women don't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so why are you lying? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, because girls actually will lie.
Do you know what I think
can't
it
even
is?
say only men lie.
It's back to what you said. I think it's like the whole thing of like your body's a temple. Only recently women started being open and talking about sex like that. Do you get what I mean? So maybe that's why it's like, oh, he's hot, but I'm not gonna tell him that I really want to write his dick.
No,
Do
but
you get what I
girls
mean?
lie too, man. Girls out here will be lying, saying that they don't want sex, they want a relationship, but they want sex.
They want sex.
Do you know what I'm saying? You just want sex. You just want that plain. Just say that.
Yeah, that's
But at the
true.
end of the day, when you're doing
There's
all of
actually
these
good guys out there
things,
as well.
just make sure you know who you're laying with, because you can be laying with the devil
Period.
just for fun, and that can come and spin your
It's
life.
scary.
So just know what you're doing, and be responsible. You can't tell. Do not be responsible. That's the bottom line. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we're young, bro. Everyone wants to be doing hanky punks, but you have to be responsible.
And be
Yeah.
protected.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Be protected.
And then you have to go back and you need to cleanse your soul. You need to cleanse your spirit. You need to make sure you're always cleansing your spirit when you're letting people enter and exit. That's the bottom line. But you never really know. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just about being vigilant, communicating, and
Yeah, man.
getting a grip that maybe some people don't want a relationship and they just want to hanks to punks.
Yep.
And that's okay.
It's fine.
I feel like everyone can literally just do what everyone can do what they want. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone
But it's just
is
like,
doing what they
I
want.
just feel like don't be sneaky about it.
Don't
Yeah,
lie.
thing.
so what's the
'Cause
reason?
like,
Because who's gonna do you something if this is what you want to do?
Yeah.
Who's really gonna do
It's
you
because
something?
they don't want to go to say no because they want to pipe her that bad. That's what it is. But it's like, do you know what? Look at yourself and think, whoa.
Scary.
It's scary. You know what I mean?
Scary.
Like, I had to do that to get her in bed. Clearly you don't have game like that then.
That is
No, that's scary.
Do you know what I
That's
mean?
I'm just deep in it now. That is actually scary.
And that's why a lot of girls have trust issues when you think about it as well.
Yeah.
No, that is actually scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Be safe out here in these streets.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a grip because reality out in these streets is crazy. Real crazy.
Crazy. Well,
But
let's wrap it up.
let's wrap it up. Also, wrap it up at home, kids. Do you know what I'm saying? On that topic, because the STIs and STDs are floating.
Real.
They're real.
They're
out
real.
there.
And they're attacking people real times. Okay.
But yeah, that was us getting a grip on whether or not people are settling or if they just want sex. I've been Ice.
I've been Colette.
And I've been Hawa. And this is Get a Grip.
And make sure you follow us on all our socials, engage with us on social media, and catch us on our next episode.